How's it, Blue Tubers? This is the Blu-ray Hoarder for another episode of my Top 10. As you can see, the theme today is horror movies. Look at these 10 horror movies that I have spread out here. We got a great franchise, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. You have the Alien Anthology classic, Friday the 13th with Jason. You got Chucky in the Child's Play series. Got Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw franchise. And of course, the Evil Dead. Even though some people put that, as a little bit of a comedy. Then you have a horror thriller, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter. And a classic, Carrie, with that bloodbath scene. And you have to have a Romero movie. That is Day of the Dead. And The Ring, freaky movie. So, even though that there are 10 horror movies here, these movies did not make my top 10. Horror, it's a tough genre to really grade. It's not my favorite genre either, so you have to factor in the scariness of the movie. I definitely have to own it, so there's a couple movies like Christine, Rosemary's Baby, that's actually on the way, but I currently don't own it, so I can't display it. So I left it out. That possibly would have been in my top 10. But, yeah. I'm probably going to disappoint a lot of people. But it is my top 10. If you have something different, then do your top 10. So, yeah. Let's get to my top 10 horror films. Alright, first up. I don't know. There's just something about clowns. So, Stephen King's It. I want to say I even caught this on TV. So, I think it was like a 2-part or 3-part miniseries. They split it into a couple parts. So, yeah, this made my top 10, particularly because of the clown. A lot of these movies are, I probably have to revisit as an adult, but I can say this, my top 10 has a lot to do with nostalgia purposes and freaking me out as a kid, adolescent, or an adult when I watched it. Okay, that's number 10. Number 9, it's the movie Scream. More jumpy than actually, scary goriness. But this, I don't know, it was refreshing. It was a refreshing film for its time of kind of like, who's the killer, but, pretty, a lot of jump scares in this movie. But out of the franchise, yes, the original is always the best, at least for this one. Number 8, The Descent. Fairly newer movie, but I don't know why it didn't get enough, praise or acclaim as it should have. But this snuck up. I just got a feedback from my cousin who watched it. This is a pretty freaky movie, especially the setting. The cinematography just made it really creepy. Part 2 was decent. Decent Descent. Get it? But if you haven't seen this, check it out. It made my top 10 horror films. Number 7, that is Hellraiser. Another franchise. Why this made it over like Freddy Krueger and Jason, those franchises, is just because all the characters are creepy. Like whether you have Pinhead, Chatterbox, just the makeup is just so hellish, demonic. Leaves a lasting, impression when you close your eyes. And it came out when, I was a kid, so pretty creepy stuff. Then we have number 6? Jaws. This made me afraid to go on boats, guys, in the ocean. I live in Hawaii, and I still think of Jaws whenever I'm swimming out in an open body of water. It could be a lake too, even though I know sharks are saltwater. But yeah, this is I got scared even at the Universal Studios when I was a kid. So just memories. Number 5, Poltergeist. So they're here. Yeah, just creepy haunting movie. This also has a clown in it. So that's number 5. Number 4 is Michael Myers in Halloween. This guy just pops up and appears in the background, and you're like, oh shit, something's about to go down. But yeah, very creepy film for me. Number 3, John Carpenter's The Thing. Yeah, there's some scenes that stay with me since I was a kid, and one of them is, the dog like splitting into a banana peel, and another one is where that bigger guy is, that big old head pops out of his stomach and turns into like a spider. So before Hawaii, I lived in Alaska, and when there was a snowstorm, I just thinking of The Thing. All right, number 2 and number 1. I could flip flop them around, but I'll go ahead and go with number 2 as The Shining. Just classic. Has a little bit of everything, like a psycho guy possessed. Has some, pictures of ghosts, creepy little kids on tricycles and corpses. Has a little bit of everything. And then you're in the setting of an old, hotel with long hallways. I actually didn't see this when I was a kid. I saw it probably about 15 years ago. But still creepy. If I plugged it in right now, I'd probably have to have the lights on. And number 1, if you didn't see it in this stack or over there as my honorable mentions, then you can guess. It is The Exorcist, guys. After watching this movie, me and my siblings had to sleep on the floor of my parents' bedroom. I was probably around, I would say 4 or 5, and that was the edited version on TV. So just imagine me watching the uncut version. So this is yeah, this too had some scenes with the head spinning around, or Linda Blair throwing up green pea soup. Very creepy. Just, I don't know. I just can't get that picture out of my head now. So, there you have it, guys. My top 10 horror films. So, I challenge you guys, go ahead and make a list. Either make your own video or comment down below. Anything I missed, what are your favorites? I'm kind of interested in that. So hope you like my new series. Go check out my previous video of top 10 war movies. Stay tuned. This is Blu-ray Hoarder signing out.